Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a special guest, Jamie Davis with Allstate.
I'm back just to say hey for the holidays.
We used to do a lot of videos together, and we both just got so dang busy with work. Jamie's owns an Allstate agency in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and I'm a real estate agent, and we've just been slammed, right?
It's crazy cuckoo.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing, right? Because we have a really great area and people want to move here.
Right.
I mean, they do.
But I was telling Jamie, I keep getting a lot of people asking, hey, what happened to that Jamie girl? How come you don't bring her on the videos? So we, that's where we are today. We're going to do a tour of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we just pulled in the entrance. This neighborhood is called Harvest Point, and it is in Spring Hill, Tennessee.
Which is, in the Spring Hill, Tennessee is divided into two counties.
Yep.
So you have Williamson County on one side and Murray on the other.
Yep.
This is the Murray side,
Yep,
right?
this is the Murray side. And there's like 4 or 5 builders in here. I believe 5. We had Lennar Homes, Celebration Homes. I saw Goodall Homes was in here, Phillips Builders, and Regent Homes. So we're gonna hook a right, and I'm gonna show them this side. This side, right now you're looking at the Lennar model home right in front of you, and that's kind of the style that their houses are.
Which is like a hardy plank,
Yep,
right?
got the hardy siding, frontward facing garage.
And that's a good, the hardy plank. I like the hardy plank if you're not going to do, if you don't have brick, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a little, I would say it's sturdier when it comes to being hit by hail.
Yeah, it's like a cement board that's like made out of a special cement mixture.
And
So
we get a lot of hail down here.
I always like the look of siding anyways.
Yeah.
I actually grew up in Massachusetts, and we would go to the Cape Cod.
Oh.
And have you ever seen a Cape Cod style house with like the gray
Yes.
weathered
It's
siding?
pretty.
Yeah, it's really neat. But that's like real wood though.
Which is
So,
a lot.
yeah.
So hardy plank is so much better than that. You don't
Yeah.
have to maintain it as much.
For sure. So you had mentioned too, this is in Murray County. So it is zoned for Spring Hill Elementary, Middle, and Spring Hill High School.
And if you have a son in the wrestling program, Spring Hill High School's a pretty good wrestling.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
I think so. I thought they did a pretty good job wrestling, and I know their coach, and she's very committed. So.
Oh, that is cool. That's good to know. There's and the neighborhood is actually on the south side of Spring Hill because that's where Murray County is. It's close to, first of all, Spring Hill Middle School. It's like literally attached to the neighborhood. I believe it is. You guys won't be able to see it. It's off to the right now.
You might just barely catch a glance if you're looking through the houses, but that's a really great thing because you don't have to get in the car ride or lot.
Yeah, my kid would be 100% riding his bike or walking to school.
Well,
I'd be like,
let's
if anyone...
be real, if you were going to make them walk all the way to where you live now.
So this neighborhood, since it has so many different builders, there's also a mixture of the types of homes in here. There's townhomes, there's single family homes, but they have like, they're more of like a shotgun style with the garage in the back. Then you have just regular single family homes, then a little bit larger single family homes. So there's just, it's a mixture.
Not like cookie cutter where every single house is kind of the same, right?
Correct. It's not. They, you know.
So you kind of have more of a variety?
Yep.
So I have a question about a neighborhood like this, Matt. So when you're coming to this neighborhood, somebody moves here and they say, hey, I really like Harvest Point. Let's look at a house there. Do they just pick the house they like when they're buying new construction? And you say, okay, what house do you like? That's the house we're going to get. Or is it like certain types of houses and areas? How does that usually go?
Generally, like, it depends on what the builder's doing, but the way it normally like evolves into a purchase is the builder will put, say, this home right here in front of us on the market at a certain stage. They might put it on the market before it's even started, or they might put it on the market when it's close to being done, and they'll put like a picture of it, and that'll draw, someone will say, I like this house. But then they might come look at that house and then they're like, you know, I don't like the lot. And the builder will say, well, I have 10 other lots you could build it on, or if you can't wait that long, I have a couple other houses over here. Let's go look.
Okay.
And it just like evolves into, from that. So some people, if you have enough time, then you could come in here and say, hey, what lots are available to build on? And let's just take it from there.
Okay.
So off to the right, you guys can't see, but the neighborhood's going to extend a lot further back. So they're still going to build in here in the future. And we didn't see that behind us, but there was another section where
oh, really?
They were still building. So
and there's a pond over there too, so that's always nice.
Yeah, like I made some notes over here. What are some of the things this neighborhood has that I wrote down?
So they have walking trails.
Okay.
That's always really good, especially if you like to be healthy and do that. They have a swimming pool.
Hold up. I don't think this is the case. I do have a problem with this walking trail claim that a lot of neighborhoods have. They put walking trail, but see to the left?
Yes.
I mean,
Is that what they count?
What I'm saying is they take like a sidewalk and make it a little wider and call it a walking trail.
Oh, is that now a new thing that they're doing?
I mean, because you can say I got walking trails. I'm not saying they do that here. Maybe they do, but very rarely do I see what you and I would really define as a walking trail.
Yeah.
In a neighborhood, it's usually just like a glorified sidewalk. So sorry about that.
Well, that could be a walking trail then.
I guess.
That could be what they're talking about with the walking trails.
Better not be.
Oh my gosh. Well, either way, it's a great neighborhood if you have dogs because it has a dog park and a walking trail. So you can run your dogs to the dog park, get them a little bit exhausted, let them play. And especially, hey, I know this sounds funny, but if you're a single person, they have some townhomes in here. So that would be great to have a dog, to run the dog to the dog park. Maybe you meet
the love of your life at the dog park. The dog park is probably a spot where a lot of marriages have started, right?
Relationships. I don't know if marriages. I mean, I wouldn't get married in a dog park, but to each their own.
Okay, straight ahead. This is the community pool. You guys it's probably a little bit far off. So let me take a right here. These are some of those townhomes that Jamie was just talking about. I like this style. It's got the garage in the back. Look, here's a lady right now. She's like, man, I wish I could just meet a guy at the dog park today.
Oh, yeah. I can tell. Mm-hmm. She looks like she would be fun, too.
Yep.
She's athletic.
Yep. So it's cool. They've got like a little pavilion. There's a playground over there. And then you've got a nice pool right here to the left.
And that pavilion's really nice with the playground right there because if you're going to have a outdoor, party, like kids party or something. Oh, and the pool has the marshmallow thing. Or
the little kids pool. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
There's the dog park straight ahead. We're not going to pull in there, but are there dogs in there?
Yeah, there's dogs in there. One's going potty, a lab. And they have that other, what is that thing called? The garden?
Oh, there's a community garden too. Yeah, which is cool. I guess I never really understand a community garden, but I hadn't looked into them. So if you guys want to elaborate on that, I assume it's like, do you get like a little spot and that's yours?
I don't know, but I think I would have a problem with the community garden if I planted tomatoes and all my tomatoes were gone when I came back because everybody else grabbed them. But I don't know. Again, I don't know. You'll have to tell us. I mean, we did a garden in our backyard one year, and John tilled up half of our backyard. And between the rabbits, our Doberman, and the deer, we did not get to harvest anything except for the peppers.
Oh, wow.
But we enjoyed, that
I forgot about that.
They got to eat.
Yeah. I mean, you get animals that are like, dang, there's fresh tomatoes.
I know. The squirrels would sit there and pick them off and look at you in the window and eat them in front of you. So like an apple. But that's interesting. So community gardens, so let us know how that works because we're not very sure about that.
The neighborhood itself, when complete, it's going to be 473 acres with 100 acres of parks or green space as well. So
yeah,
it's pretty nice.
Oh, I like the garage in this one.
Oh, yeah.
On the side, too.
Carriage garage. Location-wise, we're just minutes, too, from the crossings. Mm-hmm. What else is close by?
So you have the crossings. You have I mean, you're hop, skip, and a jump from
The Feigning,
Columbia, the Feigning Goat.
Feigning Goat. You can get on Saturn. I call it Saturn Parkway still.
Yeah.
But,
Saturn Parkway. But yeah, downtown Columbia has like Friday things. That's not very far from here.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the heart of Spring Hill. Like, you've got Home Depot, Nellie's Pizza.
That's so yummy.
Oh my gosh.
And they're making a town center area where the old children's home was.
Yep.
So you're going to be really, really close to that as well. And the post office is right there. And there's a lot of other playgrounds around.
Yeah, so it's a great location.
Yeah.
Just for shopping or running errands or whatever.
For your kids. You know,
you're near
for the
Fozzie's.
kids.
We're really not far from Fozzie's.
Oh, there you go.
Fozzie's Bar and Grill.
And you know what's next to Fozzie's now? Lighthouse Meats. Have you heard about that?
Yes.
Oh, we got some salmon from there.
Was it good?
Now, I don't know if it was who cooked it or the salmon.
Did you cook it? Is that what you're saying?
No, one of my friends' husband, but it literally melted in my mouth.
I'm stopping. If they're open, I'm stopping after this.
And the guy that owns it, super nice guy.
I want to get a ribeye. I want a ribeye.
It's really, really good. So we should go in there and look at it. But that's a butcher shop, you know, so that's something different.
What's it called now again?
Lighthouse Meats.
Lighthouse Meats.
Yeah, so that's really good. And Fozzie's is right next door.
Yeah. There's Celebrations model home.
Okay.
You can tell too. I mean, it's a little hard to tell some of the builders apart, but like Celebration kind of stands out a little bit. They seem like they have a lot of the lots with the larger homes. Lennar kind of has a distinct look to it. Regent and Celebration also kind of combined, and they built the same style townhomes. Like they're attached, and those are kind of like distinct. You can tell those apart. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking neighborhood.
It is. And it has some shops here, right? Like,
I saw
they're
that.
not all rented out yet, but that would be great if you're wanting to come to this area and open a business.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking for space for your business, because what better could you have than to be here in this neighborhood and have your shop there? And
some of these sections to me look better. Mm-hmm. Like right now, this section I really like. Mm-hmm. I
agree.
I think some of that could be that it's like, it seems like it's finished and established.
And then there's some of the sections that we were looking at earlier that's going to have that Walden branch behind it, which is like a green space. So it backs up.
Yep.
Right?
And that's a creek too, but it's far down, so it's not going to cause an issue.
No.
Like, this is a nice looking street right here.
It is.
Minus that Georgia Bulldogs flag.
Oh, you just lost some clients.
I know, right? No, I don't think you get people that move from Georgia to Tennessee.
Maybe not.
Like, if you typed in Google moving from Georgia to Tennessee, there's nothing.
Nobody.
The search history is nothing. Why?
Yeah.
I think that Georgia, I don't know. They have Atlanta. It's got like its own. I don't see the difference from going to Georgia to Tennessee. Now, from California to Tennessee, I see the difference. I see why you have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why if you are someone looking to move to Tennessee, don't forget that I'm a real estate agent, and you can go to my site, workwithmatt.com, to not only learn more about me, but schedule a 15-minute phone consultation.
That's really cool. And you've helped everywhere, not even from Australia, different countries.
Yes, Chicago, Australia.
Yeah,
I had a client from Australia.
Really helps out. I did want to point out, so when Matt's going through these cul-de-sacs, what I'm noticing a lot about these cul-de-sacs, they have the roundabouts. So as a mom, I'm looking at the cul-de-sacs with the roundabouts with the green space in the roundabout. Mm-hmm. Because then if, sometimes kids like to play in the cul-de-sac. Well, they're playing in the green space. They're not playing somewhere where you have to worry about the car.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's nice because it's like a dead end essentially. So besides random people like me shooting video.
And I see a lot of kids, playing on their bikes.
Yep.
So that's a good neighborhood for children.
Yeah, this is really cool. I mean, and they're going to open a third entrance that's going to go out to Beechcroft.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. So there's 3 entrances that you can get in here to. I don't remember the name of the street that you come in right now, but still, it's nice. There's different ways to get in and out, and really traffic wise, where you are in Spring Hill, you're not in the traffic unless you need to go north.
Yeah. And then once they have that entrance to Beechcroft, literally Beechcroft is right there at the crossings.
Yeah.
And Fainting Goat, if you want to have a really yummy local experience for coffee.
I love
right?
the Fainting Goat.
The Fainting Goat is yummy, and they have cool little shop. They have a bookstore now. That's a used bookstore that you can go in and get books, and that's always really nice. It's an older house.
Oh, is that across from the Fainting Goat, right?
No, it's like next door, I think, to the Fainting Goat.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
It's where there used to be the shop outlaw, there it's the pottery places over there.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? It's across the street from the Spring Hill Chamber.
I went to Barnes and Nobles for the first time to get a Christmas present the other day, for the first time in a while.
Oh.
And
What were you getting?
I got that book so I go there to like be sophisticated and get a book, right? That like maybe my wife would like. I end up walking out with a book about dad jokes.
That your wife is gonna.
That I'm gonna give to my wife. Yeah.
Wow, just what Beth wanted for Christmas. She was texting me, telling me that. She can't wait.
I know. I'm like kind of a joke gift. Because they joke about how they hate my dad jokes and they're lame.
But they love them.
So the joke is kind of like, hey, I'm gonna work. I'm not stopping, and I'm gonna work on my game and come with some better dad jokes. We just pulled out onto Claiborne, so this is the main road now.
Yeah.
Heading back out.
There's your Spring Hill.
Yep, Spring Hill Middle School on the left here. So.
And look how big, it's a really pretty school.
Yeah.
It's large. I have to say, we have really great middle schools and high schools.
I think these schools are fine. And look it's like newer. Should we show them the middle school?
Yeah, let them, because if you're looking in this area and you have a child in that age range, you're going to want to see.
Yeah, let's check out the middle school. Watch like
paved.
Yeah, this is nice. You can see off in the distance the neighborhood.
Yes. This is a pretty big middle school.
It is.
Just for middle school. Wow.
Cool. Well, if somebody wants to call you about getting home insurance when they move here, how can they reach you?
How can they find me? So you can call me you can look me up at Jamie Davis Allstate, which is JAIMEE Davis.
Why would you do that?
But I didn't do it. I didn't have a choice in picking my name out. And then, or you can call me at 615-392-1107. And Matt, I'll give you a QR code you can put in there.
I like QR codes, yes. All right, we're going to wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Matt Bogosian.
And I'm Jamie Davis.
We'll see you next time. Bye.